Um, so I was thinking about why the hell I waited so long to get help, and I was thinking about why we wait so long to speak up if we're not feeling okay. And I know for one thing, I definitely thought I didn't have the right to feel as bad as I did. We spend a lot of time judging our feelings as opposed to just acknowledging them, because if you acknowledge that you feel bad and you acknowledge that you're not okay, you'll be more inclined to go get help. I think it's unfortunate that we spend so much time judging ourselves for feeling bad about feeling bad instead of getting help. We don't understand that there's such a thing as high functioning depression. I know that I didn't know that there was such a thing as high functioning depression. It's called dysthymia. So this is a form of high functioning depression that is prevalent for at least a minimum of 2 years, and you can go read up more about it. But I think that is definitely a form of depression that I was struggling with, because on the outside I looked okay. I was going to work, I was showering, I was socializing every now and then. I could laugh when somebody told a joke, but inside I did not feel okay. And it was intense and it was prolonged. And so I think a lot of people don't realize, well, I know that I didn't realize for a very long time, that depression is not being completely incapacitated. It's a spectrum. You live in the mild side of the spectrum for a very long time, and that will be high functioning depression. And I think we need to be aware of the fact that there's such a thing as high functioning depression, and we need to be careful that we're not operating in that space, because you still need help. Because I was feeling so horrible for so many years, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it just went on and on and on for such a long time, that I started to think that it was me. Like, I started to think, oh, this is my personality. I started to internalize my symptoms of depression as my personality traits. So I just started saying things like, I'm a low energy person. I'm just a person that doesn't have a lot of energy. I started saying things like, oh, I'm just a nervous Nelly. I'm just prone to anxiety. I'm just an anxious type of person. I started saying things like, I'm just moody, I'm just one of those people who's moody. There's two types of people in the world: people that are happy and people like me who struggle to be happy. I just had this idea that the issue was my personality type. But I thought that because it had gone on for such a long time, when you've been feeling like this for 5-6 years, you start to just think, oh, it's me, something's wrong with me. You don't even consider for a second that you could feel differently if you got medication. You could feel differently if you talked to somebody. You could feel differently if you knew that it's actually a type of illness and it's treatable. In fact, you can even be cured of it. So I think these are the things that hold us back from getting help. Speak up. The onus is on you as the person who feels terrible. The onus is on you as the person who is depressed to speak up and say that you're not feeling okay. And yes, we should all look out for each other. But you as the person who needs help, learn to open your mouth and say you need help. It's imperative that you learn to say, I need help. Don't judge your emotions. Don't waste time qualifying your emotions by saying, oh no, my life is good. I shouldn't feel bad. I've got a baby. I shouldn't feel bad. I just got married 2 years ago. I shouldn't feel bad. I earned great money. I got a promotion the other day. I shouldn't feel bad. Don't waste time making those qualifications. Just open up your mouth and say, I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's been 3 weeks. I feel really low. It's been 6 months. I've been feeling consistently low. I need help. So I really wanted to say, we need to ask for help. Yes, we need to look out for each other. We need to check on our friends. But realistically, because life gets busy, if you are not feeling okay, get to a place where you can tell one person. I don't know, man. We deserve... It's just tough. Life is tough. I think we need to pray. I think we need to take care of ourselves. I think we need to not continue pushing careers we don't care about. I think it's imperative that we do not spend our time doing work that we find meaningless. I think it's imperative that if you are dealing with an exceptional situation, like you're grieving, you're going through a divorce, you're mourning some breakups, you're mourning some type of loss, I think be very careful about brushing it under the carpet and just moving on. Understand that is a trauma, treat it as such, and get help. We deserve health, we deserve wellness, we deserve inner peace. As much as there are seasons in life, as much as there are challenges in life, there's also a lot of beauty, there's also a lot of joy, there's also much to be excited about in the future. And I don't ever want to hear about somebody, especially someone close to me, ending it too soon because they were going through a moment of darkness. It's a moment, and I don't care if it's lasted 5 years, I don't care if it's lasted 10 years. It's a moment that will pass if you continue to get help, if you continue to stay the course in terms of getting treatment. It will pass, and one day you will live to tell the tale of how you went through a dark period and you came out on the other side, and that testimony is going to help someone else who is going through a dark period. I don't know what the meaning of life is, but I'm pretty damn sure it involves us encouraging each other. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.